thank you guys so much for being here and taking the time out to talk with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So tell us a little about your playlist experience so far. I know it's kind of day one, but
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's our first time here this year, and it already feels super organized, and we like how everything is themed to like the room keys, to the banners. It's just, you can really see the passion and effort that was put into it, definitely.
And what were you guys kind of expecting versus like what it's been like in terms of meeting fans and all that kind of stuff?
I didn't know the fans were going to be surrounding like the hotel room.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought that we were like away and then seeing them at the convention center.
Right.
Because the only other thing we've really gone to for something like this was VidCon.
Right. Which is set up so differently.
Yeah.
It feels very different.
Mm-hmm. But I kind of like how the fans can see you every now and then, and you know, little, oh, and then you're like, hey.
Yeah.
They just get more and more excited.
Right, absolutely. And so, in comparison to, was VidCon the first time you guys had ever gone to a conference?
VidCon we went like 2 years.
Okay. So how has it changed then over the years?
Bigger.
Yeah, it's just huge.
Yeah, just like this one. Like I remember seeing pictures of the first playlist live, and now we're kind of graduating. And wow, like it's crazy. It's like Disneyland outside. And it's just for YouTubers. Like I still don't understand celebrity and YouTuber status. Like when people get so excited to see us, or Tyler Oakley or Sawyer or anyone, it's like, wow, you're treating us like Lady Gaga or something, because it's just the way I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's very different.
Absolutely. And so tell us a little about like why YouTube for you guys. How did you guys get interested in all this?
Oh, you're looking at me.
Do you want me to tell the story? Which one?
How we started?
Yeah.
Well, we started back in 2006, and that's when YouTube really had come around. And we've always made home videos since we've been little. And we entered this contest that was through AOL, and they said, okay, send in your own idea for like, what would a teen web show be about? So we did something with like these costumes we had, which was Jack Sparrow and a couple other Johnny Depp things. And we threw it together. We were super young, and we came in 3rd place out of like 100,000 entries. And we were like, well, we didn't win, that was fun, but that was okay. And then we had fans emailing saying, no, keep going.
Really?
This is so
Off of
cute.
that one
I
video?
love it. Yeah.
And we were young enough to say, let's continue as a hobby. This
Right.
is fun. And we did continue it for about 2 years. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Calm. Yeah.
2
2
years. 2 years, and I think the most views we had on video was 65,000. That was over a year. And we thought, well, we're not sure if we should keep going. We're not really sure if we're really hitting it on the head. And then we came out with Twilight Parody, which was all just dedicated to Twilight, and it gained 100,000 views overnight. And that felt like a kick from God up above, like, don't you dare stop, because we were ready to stop. And since then, I mean, our most viewed video now is 22 million, which I couldn't have even thought of, and I still can't process.
I still don't grasp it. I just look at the number.
Like,
and
why are people watching that? But okay, so we're very, very feel very humbled and blessed that people would even tune in to watch us on YouTube.
Absolutely, yeah. And do you feel like part of the reason for your success was just like the relevance factor, especially when you're on Twilight?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it was mostly because we hit the fan bases of what was really popular, but we never parody something if we're not a fan of it ourselves.
Okay.
So
we try to understand.
We try to pay attention to like the details so that they enjoy it, and then we don't parody it so much that they feel like we're making fun of the brand.
We celebrate it with like a little tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah. Plus, it was something different when we started. No one was really doing
the musical
parodies.
Right.
So I think that's what kind of like kick-started us started the whole little train to go.
It was cool to see. It was cool to see how things come.
And how long does it take you guys normally to make videos?
Well, it's just us.
Yeah, it's just us.
We write, edit, direct, produce everything on our own, and that's why it takes us so long.
Yeah.
It's like, anyone want to help me?
Yeah, it takes us so long, but once we get it out and going, we feel, that it can linger and fans rewatch it. It's not really like a spark. It can keep burning.
People can reconsume it.
Right.
And rediscover it.
So it takes us about 2 to 3 weeks to think it up in our minds and kind of start planning, and then pre-production is like another 2 to 3 weeks, and then filming it is only a week sometimes, but editing is like a week and a half or two with
so
graphics
it's like about
behind the
2 months. Yeah, this next one we're doing is
Super
taking
slow.
a little longer, than usual, but I think it's going to be one of our biggest ones.
Ooh.
So hopefully,
I'll talk soon.
I'm just saying it's a lot
I don't,
involved.
we're very we're
Yeah,
very not
secretive.
open, we're very underconfident.
No, but I mean, I think that's great for people to know that like it does take time, because I think sometimes people just like consume the content and move on and don't realize how much work you guys actually put
No,
into
thank
developing
you.
it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I think that's important to
It is
acknowledge.
hard work. It is like we do take a little too much time, and we think we care a little too much, but that's just the way we were made. And I mean, we learn from our mistakes of what we shouldn't have spent so much time on, or what we could have moved on from.
Right. You guys are at Playlist. Kind of what's your focus? Is it to meet fans? Are you to meet other YouTubers?
Yeah, our number one is always to be able to meet our fans in person, because you can see a little avatar on Twitter, or you can see a tweet or an update, and it's nice, but when I see them in person, it's just like it clicks and it really makes you feel like you're doing something important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so many stories about like, oh, I haven't laughed in years, or my parents got divorced and I was really depressed. There's a lot of things like that.
It's
so
pretty crazy.
We don't
We don't realize.
we don't recognize the fingerprint we leave on people until you see them face to face and you look at their eyes and they're just being so honest and open with you. And like, just because of like a parody, just because of a silly little YouTube video, okay, but it's just such an amazing experience. And of course, we'd love to be here too to like, meet other people and say
We're trying
hi
to
to
collab
other
a little bit.
YouTubers.
Yeah, try to like meet and
Yeah.
like break that ice with people, because like we're like totally cool with meeting people, and
Yeah.
we have been able to.
Right.
We've been running into a couple ones.
And it's
so
hard
I'm
because we
like,
live in Vegas. We're not from LA.
Yeah, we're in LA.
And so it's very hard to try to meet up and collab when we're 4 hours apart.
Do you guys think you'll ever make the shift and go to LA?
Possibly.
Depends. If
Possibly.
we have to stay there, there's an opportunity for us there. But right now, we're very happy in Vegas. We have our little resources there and our team of helpers that come by to help us on our little journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's important, I mean, to be to be a successful YouTuber, do you think you need to be in a central location like New York, LA, or
It
Vegas,
helps.
even a big city?
It does help.
Especially if
It
you're
does.
doing big film productions. Not so much.
Well,
Yeah, like big
it's
film
hard.
productions.
It is, because you have them at your fingertips. It's very different. I've thought about it before, because you can go to LA. I need a set designer. I need a prop master. I need costumes. I need this. Cha 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 cha. Ba-ching, 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 ba-ching,
Yeah,
ba-ching.
yeah.
Where you just go, well, I guess we're not wearing costumes.
Yeah.
It's just like, and in Vegas, it's there. Everyone wants more business. I mean, it is show business, but it's
Right.
not film industry.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Those are
then
different.
I'll say, can you create this set? But this is my budget.
Yeah.
And they'll go, ooh,
That is
I'm
so
not
true.
sure. And then they'll go,
Forget everything
okay,
I said.
you know what? I'll advertise for my business a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll do it at a lower rate for you. Thank you.
It's
And
easy.
that's how we do the big productions. Is we always have to say, can you come under?
I think you have better
So-
opportunities in LA. though.
Exactly, meeting
You
more
meet
people.
more people. There's
more things to go
casting
to.
calls. There's just a lot more.
It is. I do think it's a better opportunity.
Yeah.
In regard to making expensive productions,
It's
though,
not.
it's really hard out there. It's
They-
almost like you got to cut out a lot of your ideas and just stick with one.
Yeah.
It's just like
Sure.
it's
And-
true.
Yeah, and then there's 2 things that we've been asking everyone sort of to give their opinion on, their 2 cents, and sort of, I'm sure you guys get approached with this question all the time, but advice in terms of someone who's committed to making YouTube their career, what do you guys tell those types of people?
We're still trying.
Yeah, we're still trying. I guess it can be kind of depressing sometimes if your video's not getting as many hits as you want, or you're not getting as many subscribers or viewers. And all we can say is that you need to be determined to stick with it. We've been on YouTube for 7, going on 8 years.
Going on 8 years.
And just now
Since the AOL video?
yeah, and just now we're starting to finally kind of see it snowballing, but it's still very slow, and we still have to fight for it, And then just be original, be yourself. Try not to be a copy of somebody, and I think a lot of people are too afraid to go out, and I'm like, well, that's what you're born with, that's what God has given you, explore that aspect, and that's what people will tune into, to see something new that they haven't,
Right.
So that's my
I agree, ditto.
And what about anything that you guys have done specifically that you feel really helped propel you guys, or
Oh, well, definitely our parodies. I mean, they've
Sure.
taken us into
That-
so many adventures. I mean, from being able to, we hosted the official Twilight conventions for like 3 years, and then we hosted the official Vampire Diaries conventions, and those are all off of our parodies. We met Lady Gaga, we've gotten a chance to like, you know, talk with like Ryan Seacrest people. Like, it's taken us to so many different levels to where now celebrities tweet us out when we make the parodies because they look forward to like seeing
it's so
it.
strange, and that's not our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is always the fans, because like that is your lifeline. If they hate you, they hate you. But yeah, it's just funny how other people have caught wind of it, and it encourages us that
It's just,
oh, thank goodness, like people are actually enjoying it, and it's the important people to where you're like, oh, I didn't offend you. That wasn't my goal anyway, but yes,
Good.
woohoo!
Yes.
we're just very happy, and we're still trying. You know, we don't feel like we've made it yet. Like, we're always trying to be better, and we listen to our fans, and
But that's a good mentality to have, I think, to like never settle and never really let yourself peak and just keep growing.
You should always try to keep. Because I think the moment you feel like you've made it is the moment when
Everything just
you
goes-
could lose it
yeah,
all.
you could
Because
lose it.
I mean, even now we get phone calls with, oh, so and so's interested in a possible this or a possible that, and we've learned, like, you know, sometimes door closes, and sometimes you gotta understand what God's doing with your life and how you're being led. And it can be soul crushing, but at the same time,
We've
it's
had a
a
couple
huge
hard
learning
things
experience.
to learn from,
And we
yeah.
can see why it's happened the way it has.
And we've come to appreciate what we do more now than how we
We're
felt
just
like
thankful
may-
in the moment.
maybe a couple
Yeah.
years ago. Like we were just kind of like, oh, you get tired and it's another video. I want to have a week break, and then it's like kind of when you have that lull, and then you go,
I want it
I
back.
want my video, and you start panicking, realizing this is what I meant to do. This is something that I need to do.
Yeah.
So you appreciate it.
Yeah. And in terms of inspiration, like who do you guys kind of draw inspiration from? Video wise.
We love music videos.
Yeah,
we
we
are
love
like
music
huge
video.
music video fangirls. We love.
We're dancers too, so music really
Inspires
us.
us. Yeah. We just try to be different, which can be good or bad.
Yeah.
Especially when making friends. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you cosplay like Jack Sparrow? I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I do.
Don't look at that video.
They're like, you do? Yeah. Yeah, it's got like I don't know, 2
And then when
something
they
million
watch it-
hits. Really? They're like, yeah. And then they go, oh my god, you look like a
Like,
guy.
you look like a man. I'm like, I don't know if that's a compliment. Thank you though.
It's just a lot of makeup.
That's a great place to end the interview. Thank you guys so much. That was
Thank
so
you.
fun. Thank you very much. Perfect.